Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Thoughts, Feelings, and Updates. Aries EDC here. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about community, how we can help this community, and our responsibilities. So this is kind of a message for anybody who does any kind of posting, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or anything else. It's about building that good community and trying to make a good example for the things that we love. The reason that I chose to do this was because I was a part of a live stream. First time I'd ever been to this person's live stream, and I was, I don't know, offended is the wrong word, but I was put off by the professionalism of the person that was doing the live stream. And it made me think, we are knife lovers. At least I assume you guys are all knife lovers if you're watching this channel. And with that comes a little stigma. So I think we all understand that knives can be seen for us as beautiful pieces of art or tools that we use on a daily basis to make our lives easier. They come in handy for a cutting tool for anything that we need throughout the day. And then above that, we just love the craft and the art and the outcome of those pieces. Whether it's a fixed blade, whether it's a pocket knife, whether you're custom, whether it's full production, they're all beautiful in their own way, and there's something we look at it, and there's something about it that we like. At least, that is for me. So, and I'm just assuming it's for you guys. But we all know that we are very small. And although something like Blade Show comes up and we all get together and and you think that it's big, but for the most part, it's pretty small. You don't hand some knives to some people because they don't understand, and there is a negative stigma with knives being weapons, etc., which some are, and all of them can be used for that, but some people get scared of that. Perfect example. I was a part of the reptile community for many years. I was a keeper and breeder of snakes, lizards, turtles. I did a lot of stuff. And even some of you probably have a negative stigma for reptiles. Can't tell you how many times I've heard the only good snake is a dead snake. Which, okay, if that's your opinion, that's fine. It's not my opinion. I find them beautiful, I find them gorgeous, and I find them very intriguing. But not everybody shares that opinion. And the same goes in the knife world. Because even when in the reptile world, I come from an education background. So I was an educator for many years, and I still work within that field. So for me, to get someone to understand and try to show them how I feel about a certain thing, it's about educating them. So I did that for a couple of years as I did reptile education stuff. And, my joy was getting someone who is terrified of snakes to at least come up and touch one and understand that they are beautiful animals on this planet for a reason. And a lot of the stigmas that come with them are mostly untrue, but you just have to understand the animal. And the same can be said for knives. They are beautiful in the craftsmanship and how they are built, and they provide us as a cutting tool and other tools to come in handy to make our lives easier. I mean, that's what they're here for. That's why they were invented. That's the whole lineage going back. So I think us as a community, it's our responsibility to try to educate and to present ourselves in a professional manner. So I was in a live stream, and it was the first time I had ever been in a live stream, and I can honestly say I'm probably gonna unsubscribe and never be part of that again, because I don't want to be part of the way the things that were done. And, you know, there weren't many people in the live stream. He's trying to build, just as I am. But the things that were happening and the things that we're doing in the live stream were I was put off by. I've been in several live streams, and everybody presents themselves educationally, professionally. They're knowledgeable, and even if you're not knowledgeable, you say you don't know, and I'll look that up, or someone else help me in the live stream. But this was a whole nother level. This was the person actually left the camera to go piss. What? The part of the live stream is for us to interact with you as the provider, content provider, and then you walk away and leave us for 5 minutes. I don't know. I was put off by the whole thing, and he actually did a giveaway. That's cool, but because I've been thinking about it. Maybe I should do a live stream. How do I do a live stream? I even played on the YouTube with my laptop here to see if it was possible, and I'm able to do it. But I don't know if anybody would even be interested in coming. I don't want to do a live stream and 10 people show up, which is probably what's going to happen based on my viewership. But maybe I'll do it. What do you guys think? Should I do a live stream? Would you come to a live stream? What would I talk about? Or should I just BS with you guys about things that are happening or the knives that I'm making? I don't know. It's an idea. It's something that I thought would be fun to do. For some of you who have been very, very great with following the channel and very supportive of me. For those of you probably watching this, you guys have been amazing. So thank you. Keep leaving me comments on things that I can do better. And share the channel so that I can grow. I feel like the things that I'm talking about and my standpoint is something that a lot of you share just based on comments and things that you guys have made. But I think overall, as a content provider, it's our responsibility to shed a positive light on the hobby and the craft that we love, and the community that we love, because it's obvious you guys are all very supportive and you love the community, but it's our responsibility to keep that going and to bring in people that aren't part of the community and show them that there's no reason to have that negative stigma to people who like knives or anything else. I was at a professional development, and it was about, well, it was a professional development, and it was in regards to, safety within the organization. Basically, if somebody comes in or if we feel unsafe in any way, to report it. And the sheriff that was there giving it was like, yeah, well, and if you know somebody who has like 100 knives at your home, that might be a red flag. And I'm like looking around the room and I'm going, oh, geez. Because some of them knew that I collected knives. And I'm like, but I'm not a threat. I'm not going to start showing up and swinging knives and swords around. I'm not mentally insane. I collect them because I find them beautiful and I find the craftsmanship great, or I just like to play with it. It's like the adult fidget toy. So unfortunately, but you get that negative stigma, and unfortunately it's out there for sometimes good reason. I'm not going to say it's not, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have felt that way for that person? But I could tell you I'm probably not going to go back to any of his live streams anymore. Anyway, those are my thoughts and feelings with that. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree, disagree, or hey, Aries, you're being silly. Or, and let me know if you would like to be part of a live stream. I could definitely set that up. I'm thinking Thursday nights is probably pretty good, or Wednesday. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anybody else is doing live streams, but I don't follow everybody that's out there either. So there could be. Anyway, that's what I got. Updates. All right, let's talk updates. I have said on many occasions, on many of these videos, I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to not to take on so much, and then I continue to do it to myself. So I promise you, I'm going to cut back and just focus on little things, but I have to get through what I started. So right now, if you guys have been following along, I just posted a video this week of 4 knives that I'm working on. So I want to share those with you right now. So first up is a model of knife I call the Gargoyle, if this is your first time watching. And for those of you who know, you kind of know the backstory, but this guy is in pretty good shape. I got the handles completely smoothed out. The spine of the knife completely smooth. It's very comfortable in the hand. I got the bevels nice and sanded down to a good satin finish, which is what I'm looking for on this one. The reason I do that is the next step with this one is heat treating. And the cleaner I can get it before heat treating, the easier it is for me to clean it up when I'm done. So this is gonna go get heat treated, and the forge scale and everything else within the heat treatment process is gonna make it black and dark and ugly. Well, I think it looks kind of cool actually, and then I have to clean it all up. And then I can't remember, Kevin. I don't know, Kevin, did you want it like this or did you want it acid etched out? Well, I'll go back in my Instagram and see what you wanted. So this one, is spoken for. So I have to finish it off the way that Kevin wants it, because this is going to be his. Then I have the naked column, which is in the same point. Got everything nice and rounded. Even that area, which I always find to be a little difficult, I got it looking pretty good. So I love this thing. I have my own, and this one will get the nice acid etched stone wash finish probably. So that'll look good. I started the creep, and I got that pretty good rounded off. So that's a little easier because the steel's not as thick. So next is trying to smooth a little bit of this out, and then I'm gonna hit the bevels too. This is Damascus, so this is definitely gonna get the acid etched and probably coffee etched, because I want to get that nice dark finish on this guy. So this one is almost there. I still have some more hand sanding to do on it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get those 3 done. The rock copper is on its way. I still have to smooth out this. This was the machine, which gets it pretty good, but it's still a little uneven for me. I'm looking for that nice smooth finish. You can see it's nice and smooth, and this one still a little rough. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's still a little rough. Or I'm just a perfectionist, I don't know. But I still need to smooth that out a little bit, make it nice and smooth, and then I'll be doing that. So my thought on this one, this is gonna be for me, is I'm rounding it off, and the scales, because it's gonna get handle scales, but the scales are gonna be within the rounding. So you're gonna have the rounded sticking out from the scales. So the scales are gonna start where the rounding ends, and that's where they're gonna be scales. And I think I'm gonna do a copper, because I like to torture myself, copper liner with some rosewood and copper pins and tube. So I'm gonna keep it somewhat simple, but I like to pop a copper with the dark acid etch that the Damascus gets. So I'm gonna do that for this one, and this one I want to keep for myself. So it's getting there, slowly but surely, and I got to heat treat that one as soon as I'm done. So I have those 4 going. And if it's not enough work, I got the 2 back from Peters. So Peters now has sent me everything back. So I have the pedal in AEB-L back. I need to thin that out a little bit and clean up that bronze look that it gets from heat treating. These guys were heat treated to 61 to 62 HRC, which is, in my opinion, a really good heat hardness level, especially for just something as an EDC knife. And I also have the bud. So this bud is going to be AEB-L. I have to figure out handles for this one. I think I'm going to do the Jade G10 on that one, on the pedal. I might acid etch it and then do the nice dark, so you have the dark steel contrasting, dark steel with stonewash with the Jade G10. I thought that might be with black pins and tubes. I thought that would be pretty awesome. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think I'm gonna keep it simple with just some G10, maybe the orange. I don't know, fun. I've done orange, I've done purple, but I could do it with different tubes. But yeah, I gotta thin that one out a little bit more, get this one cleaned up, and then those 2 will be going. So in total, I have 6 going on right now. So my plan, just so you guys know, I need to get the 4 done. 3 of those are spoken for, and then I have mine. And then these 2, the 2 that I just showed you, I do not have buyers for, but I'm gonna finish these guys up and hopefully get them on the Etsy page. If you haven't checked out the Etsy page, please do. I have 4 knives on there. I have the pedal with the burlap, my Cardinal, the Blue Rock Copper, and the Bloom Harpoon, which is really cool. I like the shape of that one. So I have those guys going on. And that's kind of the projects that I have going on right now. I also shared with you the sheath. I still haven't formed it yet. I just have to pick up some foam, but it's not a priority for me because that knife is mine. So I could take my time on that project, but when it comes to people who are expecting a knife from me, that is a priority. So I'm trying to get these guys done because those are a priority for me, guys. If I have someone who wants me to make them a model, then that becomes a priority. I don't want them waiting too long. But again, you know, I'm not a custom maker. I don't have books. If you like a model, great. I'll try to get to it, but there's also things that personally I like to make. So, and although the naked column, which is becoming a very popular model, I do enjoy making this because the handle and smoothing all that out is a little therapeutic for me. And I don't have to worry about gluing up handles or anything else. But on the flip side, smoothing all of this, that's still about the same amount of work. But once it's heat treated, then I can clean it up pretty easily, get the logo on there, and then it's whatever treatment is done, and then the sheath, boop, and then it can go off to its new owner, which that excites me. I like when you guys check in with me and you're like, hey man, or you're posting pictures of the knives out in the wild. That's fun. That's fun for me. I like to see that. So, because I make it so you guys can enjoy them, use them, and get the same enjoyment out of it that I do when I have a knife for myself. But anyway, guys, I think that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think about the community. Keeping that positive. If you're interested in me doing a live stream, and share the channel, please. Share it. I'm trying to grow it. I feel like the content I'm providing is good, but That's my opinion, and maybe not necessarily yours, because just based on the analytics and things that I've seen, people are dropping off and they're not staying for the whole video for the most part. But I'm getting 50 views on my last TNFNU, so that's better. And if you guys have questions about anything you see in the background, let me know. But I'd be more than happy to share whatever you guys want to see. But that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if this is your first time, subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. That choice is yours. See you guys.